Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's show. I will tell you what, like I do each and every week, we have got an awesome show coming up for you. This week we're actually up in Minnesota at Lake Miltona. We have 31 of some of the best walleye fishermen in the country, and I've heard that this lake is full of big fish. I'll tell you what, we're at the Woodland Resort here, and I was talking to the owner, Mark, and he was telling me all about this lake. I've never been on it. I'm pretty excited to see how these guys and gals do on this championship, but I've been told this is a great family lake. There's lots of different species. You know what? It's one of them kind of places where if you're looking for a destination to bring your family, you definitely want to check it out. But hey, we are here for walleyes, and hopefully big walleyes. It's going to be one of them good ones, so hold on to your heinies.
Michael Olsen, team number 6, Warrior Boats, baby.
Bob Wagner, Moorhead, team number 6, like Mike said. Warrior Pro staff, having a ball.
Dalton Walsh. And I just hooked up, but it's probably a perch. Yep, catch a million little fish around here.
From North Dakota, fishing the AIM National Championship here. Pitching a lot of jigs, looking for weeds, and just grinding them out. It's been a kind of hit or miss pre-fish. Either you find them or you don't. So it's, kind of sit on the spot and try to get some good bites.
Not what we're after, but we'll take them.
You're here with Andy Gustafson and Kyle Williamson. I'm out of Ashland, Wisconsin. Kyle's out of Drummond. We're boat 21. We just put our 5th fish on the card. We don't have any of the big ones. We've been catching and pre-fishing. Pre-fishing has been really good to us. We put 27s, 28s on the top of the boat. So fishing to us has been good. We had some challenges. Monday we had a tornado drop down 4 miles from here. We got 5 on our card. Now we're hoping for a couple 28s, 27s. And a good day here.
We are team number 5, Darren and Heidi Schneider. How you doing? Right now we're kind of just roaming around trying to find some fish. Sun got a little higher and wind calmed down, and those fish are just roaming fast. This morning we had them pinned down where they just stacked up on an edge on a weed line, and we just were picking them off one by one, and they're feeding on the perch. It was crazy this afternoon. I don't know how many we caught that were erping up perch, that were half digested. We caught them. So right now we're just kind of wheel around, see if we can't find a small pod. They seem to have shrunk down. The pods of fish have shrunk down a little bit, and in that 5 to 6 to 7 number range, where this morning we had a pod of 50, 60 right in front of us. We stood there for 2 hours, and it was fish after fish after fish. So hopefully we can get you on some here real quick. And
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
okay, 23 1/4.
We're boat number 4, Jeff Holtz and Andy Hoggy. We're out of the Minnesota division. We qualified by taking 4th at the state championship on Lake of the Woods last year. We are a fun little spot here close to shore where we're pitching jigs, and hopefully it comes together for us.
We got 2 decent fish on the card today. Scott was absolutely on fire yesterday, put on a heck of a show. in
We're boat 29 here at AIM Weekend Walleye Series National Championship here in Lake Miltona. I'm Will Papafus, Nick McKell, my partner. We've been fishing tournaments for the better part, I'd say, close to 10 years now. And we've had quite a few good ones and quite a few bad ones. So the thing is with tournament fishing, you're always going to have those bad days. But we made it here for the second time, and we've got 5 on the card. We're just looking for a couple bigger ones to keep us in contention for tomorrow. So it's early yet. Hopefully we can get a few bigger ones here to go and set ourselves up for tomorrow.
There it is. Beautiful thing about catch, record, release. Goes back.
Supreme Netman Services, at your service.
Beautiful, healthy, fat walleye.
Welcome to Miltona, baby. Let's go. Yeah. That's why you come to Miltona, right there, baby. Right there. Oh my goodness, how long is this thing? 28, Nick. Let's go! Oh, it's bigger! It's bigger! It's big, that might be 30. Oh my goodness. What is going on, boys?
We're team number 26, Jeremy Wentz and Don Radke out of North Dakota. We got here last year basically off of the state championship. We qualified for there. We had a good tournament there. Fishing's been fairly tough here. Pre-fishing, it seems we found a nice little pot of fish here that we're just working nice and slow and see what it brings to us.
Nate Wolski here and Tom Wynn, team number 12. Well, day 2, Lake Miltona. I don't know, just looking for our fish today. They were in here yesterday and it's looking a little grim today, so we might be hopping around looking for new spots. I don't know, the wind, I don't know, seems the same in here, but I'm not sure what happened or wind changed, yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
There you go. We just started on our starting spot from, we just left our starting spot from yesterday and never got, the fish weren't there. I mean, the wind has changed. Yesterday it was a very wind-driven bite, and it's very specific to the area we were fishing. Like yesterday, we were literally, with that wind and the storms and the tornadoes and all that coming through the other day, it's been a primarily westerly wind. So the area we found was very, very shallow. I mean, we were basically finding giant walleyes under docks, but it's just not happening right now. And we thought that they'd still be hanging there, but they literally disappeared. I'm glad we moved, it looks like, so here we go. Using forward-facing sonar and basically going over this flat, and there's grass and some boulders and stuff mixed in, but we're trying to not just find and just look for subtleties in the structure where something's different, where those big fish like to hang. We're just as nervous as anybody. I don't care if it's a half-ounce lead or a 6-pound lead, 8-pound lead, or a 35-pound lead. It doesn't matter. Well, for the fact that I didn't get my boat till like 6-7 years ago, or get a boat till 6 or 7 years ago, and never even stepped foot into a boat until then, it made me, I think appreciate it more. And I did it on my own. Like, so what we do, the way we're fishing, the structure we look for is not normal. When we're fishing a tournament, it's either going to be really good or really bad. Like, here we go. Number 2, a little bit better, but not what we need today. We got walleye Will on our tail. He ain't no joke.
a beautiful Sunday. Guy ENGEBRETSON, my daughter Julia. This is day 2 of the AIM National Championship. I'm fortunate to have qualified both with my son and daughter. So Cole fished yesterday and Julia gets to fish today. Last year's 2021 Team of the Year and state champs. We're struggling a little bit today. It's obviously very sunny and flat calm, but we're giving it our best.
Hey, I'll tell you what, everybody, what an awesome 2 days we had. The weather absolutely turned out incredible, except for today the wind died right out, and I think that it hurt the bite a little bit today. Al, what do you think?
Definitely, you need a little bit of wind to, especially the walleyes seem to be a little bit on the shallow side.
Right, it was kind of amazing yesterday how we saw so many more of the anglers working a lot shallower water, a lot of the shorelines and stuff. But today we only seen 1 or 2 boats. One of them is the leader from yesterday working the shoreline. So we'll see if he was able to overcome, obviously, you know, the calm conditions, how spooky a walleye can get. You know, that really, when you start thinking about conditions like this, it really separates a lot of people, right? And I'm gonna say that, like, the leaders, one of them used to be a bass fisherman. Shallow water, calm conditions, bass fisherman, that's right up their alley.
Exactly. And one other thing that we kind of noticed is that the people that were catching fish had live scopes on there and they could watch what's going on down there. We not only saw 1, but 2 on some boats because each of the fishermen had to have their own.
Good.
And I'd be the same way.
Right, that I would too.
If you got one, I want one.
Right, because otherwise you're right next to me all the time using my live scope, and you know, obviously you want to be more competitive. You want to be able to fish different parts of the water while you're in the same boat and be able to see the same thing that your partner is seeing.
It's a lot better to catch 2 fish at one time than 1.
I would agree on that 100%. Hey, I'll tell you what, Al, thank you for taking us around the last 2 days in this absolutely incredible 198. You know, this is your second 198, isn't it?
Second or third.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just loving it. And what I'd like to do is thank everybody that supports Warrior Boats. We have tons of people that own them, and we have tons of people that help manufacture them and sell them. So everybody that's involved, I just have the largest thank you you can ever find.
And you know what? We always say this about Warrior. You definitely are always welcome to our family. Let's see if the leader can maintain his lead, and let's see who's going to win that beautiful, what kind of Warrior boat?
It's an 1898
1898 Warrior. Hey, everybody, hang on to your heinies. We'll get back to you in a minute.
Built for fishermen, built by fishermen. Really, that says it all.
It's the family here. It's not a big conglomerate. It's a family.
They treat you feel like you're in a family, you know.
When you put those two together, an amazing product and amazing people, it's just the type of company you want to be involved with.
Not only because of just the great boats, but because of the camaraderie that the Warrior family has.
The customer service is amazing. They never leave you hanging.
So come join the Warrior family.
All right, we're here on day 2 of the AIM National Championship here at Miltona. We're sitting in second right now, so we're not out of it. We got a long day ahead of us. We're feeling all right. I know we should be able to catch fish today. It's just going to be trying to make sure we get the right ones again. We had some good ones yesterday, and we kind of tried to leave a few alone just so we had something for today. So hopefully that doesn't cost us, but hopefully it should help us here, and hopefully we can pick a few off during the day. Our bite really didn't take off till more the afternoon when it got a little warmer out. So we can't get worried, can't get discouraged, can't rush anything. We just need to be patient. We need five good ones, and we know where they're at. We just need them to bite. Start, baby. Giant. Another one. Here.
Don't do that. Get her. Yes. There we go. Day 2 Miltona, about a 26 incher, 27.
Gotta love Miltona, baby. 3 more.
Team number 24, Joe Mans and Scott Hassauer. We qualified out of Wisconsin. We finished 3rd in the Team of the Year standings. Been a tough bite, tough pre-fish for us. We had 20.91 pounds yesterday. We got 2 decent fish on the card today. Scott was absolutely on fire yesterday, put on a heck of a show. A little slow today, but I'm thinking the sun's going to warm the water up and get a little bit of a chop. They'll turn on yet. We'll be fine. Shocked at the weights that came in yesterday, but just goes to show what a great fishery we've got here.
AIM is presented by Warrior Boats and Yamaha Motor Corp USA. Pounds of fish for a grand total of 74.91 pounds of fish. You are the new leaders. At this time, I would like to invite up here Al Linen for Warrior Boats. He's got...
You know what cool part for me, every year we've been filming this AIM Championship for the last 5 or 6 years, is the amount of things that I learned. And watching these guys and gals this week working their electronics was very impressive. You know, to be able to see these people using their live scopes or using their Mega Live and actually individually targeting a walleye and going after that fish is so impressive. You know, it makes me want to learn my electronics even more. But when you're fishing with some of the top walleye fishermen and women in the country, you totally can understand why they're in the situation they're in, because they are extremely good at what they're doing. Hey, we want to definitely thank Tom and Nate for the great job. Congratulations on the win on this championship. We also want to thank Warrior for the brand new 1898 that they were able to win, and along with everybody else that was fishing this tournament. Also want to thank everybody for their hospitality, for letting our guys in their boats to be able to film them. Thank you for that, for sure. You know, I know it's not an easy thing a lot of times letting the camera guy come in the boat because you're so focused on trying to do the things that you need to do. So I thought that was very cool. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this show this week. And no doubt, we want to thank all of our military men and women for the great service that they give this country. Hey, we also want to thank all of our firefighters, paramedics, and all of our law enforcement agents for the great service that they give this country. And no doubt, it is a great day to be alive. And the best part is, we'll see you guys again next week.
That was good. That was really good.
There's some edits on that. What do you think, Tommy? Okay. There's a few mistakes in there.
Greg, I got a good video for the story.